Okay, let's cut to it. Let's get to what this video is about. So bottom line, I quit. Now let's get to the reasons why. I was 5 when I discovered Plush Tubing, and being the owner of masses of plushies, I, too, aspired to be a plush tuber. I mean, think of all the fantastic adventures you can go on with your toys as characters. And, you know, that's what early plush tubing was all about. Jolly, carefree, yet perilous adventures with silly fiends coming along. It was like that for a long time. But then in 2016, the game changed for good with SML, or Super Mario Logan, with his Jeffy character. His channel exploded, and the next generation of plush tubers just ended up being clones of Logan's channel. Now all what plush tubing is just video game characters sitting on a sofa, as Bumper Tag by John Selly plays in the background, as the special ed comic relief character says a funny no-no. It's ridiculous. And for a while, I actually followed this trend, making episodic clusterfucks of videos. The thing is that for a while, I had all these neat plush toys where I could make anything with them. Anything. Remember that. With plush toys, you can make anything. Don't limit yourself. We'll get back to that in a minute. And yet, I sat on my ass, wasting almost 3 years of precious time. 3 years wasted, coming up with these half-ass SML format stories. It was when I discovered Min Jake, or Pikmin Jake, when I discovered more about... when I discovered a more obscure approach to plush tubing, a darker, more serialized atmosphere, a more serialized format, a story, an actual plotline to follow that will keep your audience hungry for more videos. I instantly became infatuated with making a Plush Cereal, but I had to deal with Cuphead Plush first. Time. 24 episodes were originally planned for Cuphead Plush, but with freshman year of high school starting soon and EK going to college, it wouldn't be long before I was down an essential cast member, and then I'd be overflowing with harder schoolwork. So, I rushed the finale, concluding everything with 2 episodes. Ironically, freshman year wasn't hard, and the first wave of COVID-19 started, which put everyone into quarantine. That was an inspiring time, too. I had plenty of free time. Plenty, but I didn't take advantage of that time. You see, something melancholic happened to my father in late 2019, which sent me into a depression. I took a break from the Gearworks studio for 10 months. Then in June of 2020, my father passed. I wasn't sad, though. I had already done my grieving, so I thought of that summer to be a big opportunity to return to Gearworks Studio. I compiled every Cuphead Plush video into one big movie and published it. Gearworks Studio was back. Well, kinda. It was a few months before I would return, for good. A little earlier, in March of 2019 to be exact, I went on a nostalgic joyride with Angerbirds and sought to make an Angerbirds plush series of my own. I uploaded the first episode of AVP around that time, lost interest, and then never returned to the series. And then in September of 2020, I went on another nostalgic joyride, which brought me back to Angerbirds. With no other series existing at the time, I was inspired to continue AVP, and so I did. And it was all cool for a while. But I made a mistake. You see, I was aware of my wasted time from 2016 to 2018. All of my plushies were stored in bins packed far away in storage. My Angry Birds plushies were all that were still with me. With that being said, I considered AVP for the cereal I've been waiting to make for the longest time. An edgy cereal with darker tones than the rest. And I'll tell you, awful mistake for an Angry Birds plush series. Angry Birds plush does not swing that way. So when Season 2 came around, I went off. I really went off. I crippled Matilda. I gave Baum a defect, which made him retire. I made the king a wife-abusing lunatic who sits and watches as his son stabs his wife in the back, quite literally. And I single-handedly destroyed not only my story, but my vision of Angerbirds. Ever since a watch party I had with my friends in Discord a few weeks ago, I remember how much I hated ABP. I was not proud of it at all. For a while, I was excited to flock to Century Adventures. It was a series that captured the realness and dark aesthetic of the classic seasons of Thomas and Friends. I ended up hating it too. It was such a tedious hassle to film and edit. Do not fucking film any sort of wooden railway things on a tight... Do not film a wooden railway series on a tight-ass schedule, especially if it's outdoors. I mean, with that being said, I dreaded filming episode 4, and it stopped there. It wasn't necessarily the dark tones that killed SA, or Century Adventures. Classic Thomas is loved for its dark tones and real stories. It was the fucked up schedule I gave myself. I tried doing too much with so little time, because I know I wasted time, and I still do. School, family, friends, and all this sort of shit, it all makes you realize how much you do for just a little time to yourself. So you get out on your phone, and instead of like 30 minutes or an hour or something, you're on your phone for like 3 hours, or just glued to that dumbass screen. That's what I've been doing for my whole damn life. Stupid-ass smart devices. I've wasted so much precious time. I've become lazy. On top of that, junior year is coming to a close. Next year is senior year, and then it's college. Now, you youngins may be thinking, Jack, you have all the time in the world. That's 2 years, kinda, sorta. A little less than that. You couldn't be any wronger. There are all these colleges I have to tour and apply to, all these savings accounts and trusts I have to claim, all these credit cards I have to authorize, all these permits I have to get renewed. I'm about to reach adulthood. The end is basically nigh. The prime of your life is 23 and it's down from there. Bye-bye, fuck yourself. It all came to me. How much time I wasted and still do waste. I thought of my nearing college career. Let's make this known. I aspire to be a film director, and I'm trying to get into, like, really good schools, as unrealistic as it may be. I need an expansive portfolio of high-quality projects that I'm proud of. This does not include the too edgy for its own good ABP, or the horribly aged and rushed Cupid Plush. So, I have to push plenty of things aside to channel all my energy into making things that, I don't fucking know, maybe won't age. The message I hope you're getting is, the older you get, the less free time you have. Don't waste it on your devices, put them the fuck down, stop watching this video even. In fact, you've basically wasted 3 years of your life by tuning into my worthless channel. If you have a good plot in mind, or better yet, a wacky adventure to film, bring your goofy-ass toys along. Bring back the cute Mario Bros. Plush adventures. Do cool shit. Do not, but at the same time, don't respect the original properties. Go on adventures, like I said. Do things, make something cool. Don't break the SML format. It's time for that thing to end. You can give these pre-existing franchises darker tones, but don't go haywire like I did. I guess you can do what I did in the big setup with Terrence. I'm proud of that, at least. That's a good example of what to do in a darker, with darker tones. But don't short fuse it, though. Don't film inside, either, when there's no reason for you to not film outside. Read a book, too, while you're at it. Read a book and go outside. Yeah. But remember this, you're running out of time. Go. 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 Now. But after a few apologies, I have a few apologies I have to make. Okay. I'm sorry for wasting your precious time as I've wasted mine. Your support has helped me a lot. And for that, I'm forever grateful. My Century Adventures crew organization members. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so damn much. And I'm sorry for destroying your time, too. My new Thomas series on my other channel, which is a more laid-back, Railway Series-esque approach to Thomas the Tank Engine, is in need of voice actors. So if you still want to work with me, please join the Discord and the server. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, my more professional videos, I guess you can call them, will be posted on another channel. The link for that is in the description. If you even give a shit anymore, Another thing is that, oh yeah, the videos. I unlisted a lot of videos. Many videos have been unlisted, and you can find them on a public playlist named The Damned. Also about Southern Adventures. If you want to adapt any of the 5 scripts I didn't get to, then they will be posted on like Wattpad or something. Just don't forget to give me writing credits. Nevertheless, again, thank you guys for everything. It's been fun, I will admit. Goodbye.